Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. Sorry if there's some background noise. We got a lot of things going on here tonight, but Bumpy and I are going to do this review of this Treehouse beer. We got Bumpyisms here. Go check them out if you haven't already. Awesome channel. Bumpy Road Brewery, Bumpy Road Brews. Now, Bumpyisms, pizza reviews, beer reviews, home brewing stuff, cooking on the Blackstone, smoking, all kinds of awesome videos. So, we've got a Treehouse beer here. This is called Vanilla Bean Truth. This is a $25 bottle, one per customer limit. This is the Vintage Winter 2023 edition. So Vanilla Bean Truth, it's an Imperial Stout aged for 2 years in select weeded bourbon barrels, which I'm very excited about. I love weeded bourbon. And then it's conditioned upon heaps of purposefully selected grade A Madagascar vanilla beans. Talks about flavors, which we'll get into that. Okay, there we go. Treehouse Brewery, for anybody who doesn't know, they're originally out of Charlton, Mass. They have a location in Tewksbury now and several other locations as well. They do not distribute, so if you have an opportunity to try their beer, definitely worth checking them out. If you have a friend or somebody that lives in the area, if you can't get their beers.
That's thick.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that pour. Wow.
That's motor oil.
Let's see if pour it a little more aggressively. Really not much of a head.
The head that is there is extremely dark chocolate.
Yeah, all right. So I love vanilla, I love bourbon, I love weeded bourbon. There's your appearance. Kind of a beige head, motor oil, thick. Ooh, yeah, nice. There's
lacing.
There's Tanner.
See
You
the,
smell this?
you can see the lacing.
That's the Treehouse Vanilla Bean Truth. Yeah.
It's black.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Raisin,
Make
dark
sure she doesn't
fruit.
fall down the stairs.
So raisin, like dark fruit notes, like plum. The barrel notes are coming through a little bit, but not as much as I initially thought. Like with a weeded bourbon. I don't know though. Actually, the more,
It's fruity. It's chocolate.
Nice.
It's
definitely dark chocolate. Very robust on the nose. Like it smells like it's going to be a full body.
it's got that tobacco type thing.
A little bit of that tobacco, maybe even a little bit of
Slight
leather.
Yeah.
It smells good. Fig Newton, date, dark fruit with that chocolate, cacao.
It's got a little bit of that Easter chocolate to it. The old vintage chocolate that's starting to get that white powdery look to it because it's so old. It
Smells really
separate.
good. I'm ready. I'm like salivating. Let's get into this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Vanilla and tobacco. And then the dark fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla,
In that order.
tobacco, dark fruit.
It's thick.
This is
This is a full body
phenomenal. This is, I don't typically
It's
like,
a thick boy.
I don't like the full bodied stuff all the time, the thick kind of clingy stuff, but this is the best of everything in a nutshell. I mean, this is phenomenal.
What's the ABV on it again?
It is, that's a good question. I didn't mention the ABV.
Is there one
And
listed?
as Treehouse does, there's no ABV for this particular beer.
I would
and
guess 14%.
I would say at least 14%. Treehouse, if you ever watch this, why? Why don't you post the ABV for all of these, you know, specialty wax sealed, high alcohol barrel aged beers? Because this, honestly, it should be illegal. You're drinking a high alcohol beer and there's no disclosure of the alcohol. It's at least 14%. This is boozy. This is a boozy mofo. Tanner, come taste this. It is really rich. I really like this.
You know what happens when you get behind me?
What
I knock beers out of you.
Yeah, that's not good.
What other thoughts do you have on it? Like the body is definitely full. This is a full bodied, like thick, stout.
Holy crap!
But
that's good.
the barrel notes are undeniable.
vanilla in
That
it
dark
is
fruit,
intense, huh?
the vanilla is really special.
Dude, that looks like one of those fancy coffees.
Yeah,
It's gonna change.
It's
If
not
you
gonna.
tilt it, but
It's fine.
it doesn't.
It
do
looks like
justice.
an espresso from Starbucks with the crazy little designs on the top when they do the cold foam type of thing. It's got that going on with it.
What's up with them not putting
No ABV.
ABVs on there?
I don't know.
Barrel aged stuff.
We were talking. I was mentioning that earlier. Some of their, the wax sealed, like high alcohol barrel aged stuff, they just don't put the ABV on. You can't find it on their website. And the best thing you can do is go to like Beer Advocate, Rate Beer, like one of these beer Untapped, and they'll have like a guesstimate, but nobody really knows, and it's really freaking annoying.
Yeah.
But full bodied, dark fruit, chocolate, vanilla, leather, tobacco, all of it. It's got all of it. It's like if you took a Bourbon County reserve and then thickened it, like.
Is this barrel aged?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's wheated bourbon. The wheated
that's
bourbon.
right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I didn't want to sound stupid. Be like,
2
I'm
years.
kind of picking up some barrel aged.
It's aged for
Notes.
2 years. It's aged for 2 years.
I can
in
totally
wheated
taste
bourbon.
that barrel. It's not barrel aged.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
shit.
We've done that
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
I never
yeah, exactly.
that Jackios that we had. I never posted that review. I still have it in the log somewhere. This is phenomenal. To me, this is. I mean, I'll give a specific number here in a second, but this is going to be world class. I think for me, it doesn't get much better than this. This is Bourbon County-esque in a lot of ways. It's thicker bodied. It's got the vanilla. It's got the bourbon. It's got the
kind of
dark fruit. It's got the tobacco. It's got the leather. It's got everything that you want in a beer of this category and in this style.
This is kind of like when Prairie Artisanal, which is Keeves
The
or
bomb
whatever.
and shit. But they didn't.
When they do it correct, not the bomb. The bomb series always
It's not barrel.
sucks.
Yeah.
But they have some that are
Chocolate
phenomenal.
noir. The chocolate noir
Or,
bourbon barrel
or
aged.
fudge. If you ever see
Never had
fudge,
fudge. The chocolate noir one is
Yeah.
really good. That's bourbon barrel aged.
yeah.
This
when they do it
up
they do it
there.
right, it's kind of like this. But when they do it poor,
This is up there for me. I'll go ahead. We're at 7 minutes. I'm going to give this a 98. This is world class for me. It's very Bourbon County-esque in a lot of ways, but it's thicker than Bourbon County. So if you want a little bit more body to your stout, then this would be one to gravitate towards. If you like the character of Bourbon County, but you want something a little bit more
I'm belching up nuts.
viscosity. The nuts beer, yeah.
Maybe that's from a previous beer, but
That-
I'm getting nuts when I belch.
I think that's probably from the beer we just drank. The
I didn't get any
stout.
nuts.
You didn't get any nuts when you drank it, but now you're
Now I'm
belching up nuts.
them up.
I really like this, and I don't throw around leather lightly because I think leather is kind of for the most part, it's kind of a bullshit descriptor because people don't eat leather typically. But this is
I was a previous leather maker. Actually, I worked at a tannery. Yeah, you might,
didn't know
you
that.
might bite the rawhide. So
I will bite some rawhide the next time I have an opportunity. But this is as leather-esque as I can accurately describe in a world in which I've never actually eaten leather. The tobacco is definitely there. The dark fruit for days. The vanilla is nice, but it's not overpowering because it is vanilla. It is aged on vanilla beans after the wheated bourbon barrel aging for 2 years. It's conditioned on vanilla beans. But the vanilla beans is just kind of like a light touch to kind of complement the other flavors in the beer. It doesn't mask or overpower any of the barrel aged notes. It's phenomenal. 98 out of 100, world class for me. What do you think?
I'm a little bit lower. If I was going to do numericals and stuff, I'd be a little bit lower, but it's still going to land in that excellent range. But it's like that mid. It's floating in the mid of
95,
excellent.
96.
So not world class, but yeah, still in the excellent range on this one.
This is like, my cup of tea, my preferred drinking experience. I like the juicy IPAs.
Cup of liquid chocolate.
Couple of liquid chocolate. I do like the barrel aged stouts more than it's probably my favorite type of beer. The barley wines, the stouts, and the like juicy IPAs. So this for me really is hitting the spot.
It's a glass stainer.
And it's a $25 bottle, but it's worth it. You can tell that it's well crafted, and it really hits on all notes. So yeah, an outstanding beer for me. And if you guys have Treehouse in your area, access to the Treehouse, it's a 500 ml bottle, so a little bit bigger. Usually these are 12-ounce bottles with the wax seal, so you get a full 500 ml bottle. And it's barrel aged, and it's freaking delightful. So a solid A beer. Buy it, try it. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you know the ABV, post it as well, because nothing on the website or on the label. Treehouse, you got to do better with these really fancy beers. Us beer drinkers, we want to know what we're drinking, what the ABV is. But I think probably at least 14%. It does have that kind of boozy barrel aged quality to it that you only get with really high octane, high quality barrel aged stouts.
So Treehouse, if you are watching this, definitely let us know what the ABV is
Please.
of this. Also, start putting the ABV on these damn beers,
Yeah,
like
please.
has been mentioned multiple times.
Yeah.
And if you're watching John and Nelly, then you should also like, comment, and subscribe. Treehouse.
All right. All right, that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.
Cheerios.